King Richard trains me for this.
All right. What are the vibrations that I'm giving you that...
It's given misogynist.
Why? What did we say?
Like I'm not being funny. What value do you see, and how do you value women? Do you see the value of women? Like, are you for
I
or
explained
against
it
feminists?
5 minutes ago.
You didn't.
I said that I'm against feminism, and I said that...
Yeah, but if you're going to call him a misogynist...
She asked me a question. I'm finished. I said the value of a woman is motherhood is in raising children.
No,
I said that we respect mothers. I opened the show by saying that.
Okay, go on.
So what did I say that makes you think that I'm a misogynist? That's a serious allegation.
I said it's given misogynist.
What is giving misogynist?
Your vibration.
My vibrations?
Yeah,
You're
vibes.
vibrating misogyny
The
right
vibes.
now?
No.
So are you vibrating with racism too?
No, you're moving a little bit
what
mean,
goes
though.
on in women?
You're moving a little bit mean, that's why.
I'm moving mean?
A little bit.
No, you're trying to put your masculinity
you come a bit
into
aggressive.
assertive, and I don't like that. That's a bit
It comes a bit
misogynist.
aggressive, right?
Yeah,
it's speaking a bit like, ooh.
It's the
a bit
masculinity.
heavy.
I can feel it, and it's like you're trying to suppress my feminine.
It's
chill.
not. You
No, he's not.
You need to be a bit more specific.
He's trying to suppress your dickhead. Like, come on, bro. Y'all are all smart, pretty young women. You can do anything you want to in this fucking world.
That's fine,
And my message is this, Oprah. Listen. Fucking, here's the thing. I'm not.
And you swear a lot.
I do a lot. I'm
just
sorry.
saying,
I do.
it's-
I know.
it's a
I do.
bit
I'm going to keep doing that.
aggressive.
So here's the thing. There's no planet where I'm going to allow, particularly a young black man, to think that
What
he
about a
can't
young
go
white
out.
man?
Young white man?
Yeah, go on, because that's
No, basically, sister, don't worry, because they...
it's because...
saying that
white and black, we don't see
Girl,
color
you
here,
just
right?
understand.
No, because
He's-
we're talking about
go
race
on.
particularly
Yes, sir,
right
go on.
now.
Yeah, okay.
And I, like,
Well, we were talking
no
about
planet
gender.
do I want to ever put out into the universe or allowed to be put out in the universe that a young black man is going to not be able to be successful in his life because of his skin color. There's no chance. And I will sit here and you can call me whatever you want, but I just know too many of them, and I know too many that have been successful.
Yeah, but you're one of a few. You're not
But
like
you know
the
what I will
majority.
say?
But you have to understand how many people watch this show.
Can I
And how many
Okay.
people watch our channel.
I
It's
try-
important.
No, you're not.
Can
You're
I
not.
challenge you
understand
guys?
that, but in general, it doesn't stop you, but it does make a little challenge bit harder in the world, just a little
yeah,
bit.
but
Can
for
I-
me, he's like you're one of the first white men that I've met who have this mentality. Maybe it's
No, not one of the first.
You know what I honestly, I
True
think
to my
most white men...
experience, True
He's
to my
politically
no,
correct,
not most
which
white
is
men.
nice.
True to my experience.
Prejudice exists.
Not
Maybe
most
not
white
racism.
men.
Let's adjust the word. Not racism. Prejudice is something different.
I
And
do.
it
I believe
exists,
that, and I
right?
think that there's
That's
prejudice
better.
all over the world.
There you go then.
In
I was
addition,
just a little bit strong and a bit more negative.
countries
and a
like
bit lowly.
Sure, and in countries like Japan that are very homogenous, they won't even let you in the restaurant unless you're Japanese. Like you guys, you think you've seen racism, bro? There's some places in this world I've been that are turbo racist outwardly and get away with it. I think a black person today has a better chance than they've ever had. Is it completely fair? No, I don't think so. But I don't think life is completely fair at all. And there's no way I'm going to let somebody mentally handicap themselves from the jump. And you know, it's true.
That about me,
would
Bridget,
you guys-
making eye contact. I don't think it's an impairment to me. I know it made me a bit stronger, but I know it exists and it actually wasn't
Then
an
for you, it's a
obstacle.
superpower.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it.
I just want to reframe it.
Thank you.
And have
And
a different
it doesn't-
relationship
You
with it.
called us victims at first, but for me, being
because
a
she
black
led with it.
independent woman is a
But it doesn't
superwoman.
mean
Because she
I'm
led
leading
with
my
it.
superpower. What do you want me
Yeah,
to
as
do?
she said, she's leaving.
Yeah, but it didn't sound like a superpower then, did it?
No, because you didn't allow me to finish. You start saying, no, you're leading with that. What does that have to do? You became challenging. And this is the problem. This is why she said you guys are feeling a little bit like misogyny, but that's not what she means. It's like, you're coming very aggressive and very challenging.
They're just talking
No,
with
not
they're just talking with
him.
passion because it's important. It's
But it's not
important.
beef.
It's important because you have to go out into the world with the absolute mindset that regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your background or your racial ethnicity or anything, that you can go out and you can make a success of your life.
That's
we
it.
all have to do that 100%, and that's why they're getting so impassioned about it.
You know what real
because it's
love-
really important.
Exactly. No, he's dead on. You know
But
what?
you've relaxed now. It's really
what
nice.
real
you know?
love looks like? In my opinion, real love is dark, and real love takes risks. So let's say you're fucking up, and let's just say it was racism. I'm willing to step in front of you and have you be angry with me, so I can somehow change where you're fucking up, and you can be mad at me if you want. Because most people don't give a shit about you, will let you leave and be like, that bitch is fucking up. I would much rather get into a heated argument with you and have the courage to sit in front of you and tell you my truth and have the thought of somebody thinking that I'm racist on the internet. I'd rather do that than let the young men that follow me believe they don't have a shot. I'd much rather sit in that. And to me, that's the only kind of friends I want. It's people that are going to tell me the truth when I'm fucking up. So you can get mad at me, but I just hate to see it led that way. I'd much rather hear about the skills you have. And I'm with you, Pearl. I'll triple the 200.
And then are you gonna say well done to my skills? Or are you gonna say girl
Fuck
in the kitchen?
Fuck yeah! No.
You just got you know how much
joking.
you know how much women privilege you have. You just got offered $1,000 to see if you could fix a car.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a superpower. That's
Should
why
I take
don't
it black
think
because you're a black girl?
No, don't take it back. Come on, I'm a hustler.
Actually, do you hear the black privilege too? I peeped it a little bit earlier. Black people and minorities in general have more freedom of speech than white people, because you just said that, in my experience, white people aren't like this, and he's the first white guy you've ever seen act that way. You're able to say, and that's pattern recognition. If a white person said the same thing, that would be seen as racist. You can't make judgments about other minorities like that. White people have the least amount of freedom of speech right now, because immediately, and especially like right now, you call it saying that you're vibrating with misogyny because I'm speaking aggressively towards you. That victim mentality gives you a lot more free speech than you're really aware of. Well, if I say something that upsets you, it's misogynistic. If you see patterns in different races, that's just seen as your worldview. If he said the same thing, oh, you're the first black girl that talked that way, in my experience, you would call him a racist.
Yeah, he makes a good point, because if one of us guys said, "Oh, this woman over here, she's I can feel the vibration of her toxic femininity," we'd just be like cancelled immediately.
Not really.
No, they would just call us retarded. That's just a retarded thing to say.
I think racism and all of these issues do exist. But I feel like I agree with you guys, and thank you guys, because you actually gave me a new way of thinking that we don't have to use this as a barrier, because at the end of the day, what we think is what will manifest.
They do exist. They absolutely 100% do exist. But regardless of that, you still have to go out, and you still have to go out into the world and make it work for you, because that's the only thing that we've got.
And think about it this way: like, if racism was such this big barrier that you guys are exaggerating it to be, why would we have black billionaires like Jay-Z and Kanye West?
Well, absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, if you think about any ethnicity, any background, any social class, there are examples of people who've gone on to become hugely successful. So that's what you've got to look at.
At an incredibly disproportional rate, but
not the guy who...
Yes, but that's a really important point. Yeah. So in America, blacks are 13% of the population. Of course, most of the white people are making the money. It's a small population, it's just the amount of people. But at the same time, there's more poor white people than there are going to be poor black people, just by statistical numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course.
But the population of incarcerations, although it's only 13% of the black population in the
So
US,
how much of it is crime, though?
No, but I'm saying...
How much of it is crime, though?
Regardless, still, but it's higher than the white people, right? More black people in prison in percentages.
By percentage. So
okay,
would you say that's suppression or black people's culture?
And this is the thing.
What? I'm asking.
Wait. You hit the best point, and this is
culture.
It is a
it's very much so.
thing.
Did you say culture?
Wait.
What does that mean, bro?
Wait, I want to say...
I'll tell you.
Can I say it?
Sure.
Right. It is cultural, because this is the thing. Now, with racism, because of culture and how things happened back in the day, people have just been stuck in kind of like that limbo of like, okay, what do we do now? Black people are still trying to catch up with a lot of things. So that's why right now, it is still a cultural thing. And what we can do is say the things that you were saying, is empower yourself regardless of what you look like, because you are letting the cultural context ruin your prospects, because you're letting that make you be less when you're not.
And why are you acting so surprised when he said cultural? Aren't you?
I'm surprised too.
I'm confused.
I'm surprised.
Wait.
What do you mean? Why am I acting surprised?
Aren't you a rapper?
So, what does that mean?
What genre of music advocates for murder all the time?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
So you're a rapper. You know the genre is black dominated. They advocate for violence all the time, and you're going to be like, cultural.
You know what my problem with it is, actually, that I hate? Is when a young black man goes and gets successful, and obviously because of the numbers and the businessmen in the world, he ends up working with white people, and they call him an Uncle Tom. And I think that's bullshit. Truly.
What's that?
I think
it is bullshit.
I think they only call you an Uncle Tom if you're acting a certain way, as in
like
in a
speaking
sense
correctly.
As in I'm
not trying to be disrespectful. I would never.
No, I agree with you. But when I've seen people call someone an Uncle Tom, is in a sense where you're just, from what I've seen, is they will, like, when I watch NWA, is they made all the black guys just get on the floor for no reason, just because they were black, and the black policeman is just standing for it. I would call that an Uncle Tom, because
that's a movie.
Which happened in real life, by the way. It's a documentary, so it's not fake. It's real.
Can I ask you a question?
It happened in real life, though. That's what I'm telling you.
Can I ask you a question? You know, a good 40 to 50% of people that have been incarcerated is because of something that they didn't do. How is that culture for the people?
Do you think it's 40 or 50%?
And that's
of
in
both?
America.
I think it's a high percentage for black people.
Can I say something very quickly?
How is that culture?
Can I say something very quickly? Pearl, my sister, listen, can I just help you run this conversation up? Because I know it can be awkward, especially with what happened. Guys, she is not racist. She's a G. Racism is not a hindrance. It is a challenge, but you can overcome it. And I'm so sorry that I brought that into the conversation because we're talking about feminism, and feminism is destructive, okay? So I'm so sorry, Pearl. I didn't mean to.
You don't have to be sorry.
Change the